Hello and welcome to This Thing's Got Problems. I'm Eric. The thing that has problems today is a 2014 to 2023 to 24, somewhere in there right before Harley changed to the neon LED, all the lights across the front end and the giant flat screen that you don't need. Those bikes, the streak lights, I'm going to show you how to do an inner fairing that's been damaged. And with that, you get to learn how to do an outer fairing. You get to learn how to change your speakers and your speaker pods and your radio if you want, because it's all in there. And it's not that hard. You can do this. In fact, if I didn't have to do it one-handed while holding the phone to show you, I'd probably knock this thing out in an hour and a half. You know, just pretty quick. I'll show you step by step how to which things, how to do them, and you know, it'll be fine. Okay, I'll just show you. Let's go. Come on, let's get to work. All right, here we go. This is the reason why we have to change out this inner fairing. There's been an incident. Outer screwed and the inner screwed. Almost got away with it, but nope, we got to change it out now. So here we go. Let's get the T27s that hold the windshield out of here. Pretty easy. There's some T27s up the fairing. There you go. Get those out of there. And some more 27s that hold this little vent thing in. Get rid of that. Goodbye. You're out of here. Turn signals. 9/16, I believe. Just two of them there. Get them out of there. And get the little plug off. What is that? Is that liquid tape? Come on. Half-inchers. Let's get this thing out of here. That little stud is also like the bottom of the inner fairing support there, so that's going to have to go. Yeah, take the plugs out carefully. Not plugs, but yeah, also the plugs, but the little deals, the zip-tie things that hold the wires on. They're there for a reason. We're going to want to reuse them. Don't think things vibrating around, all right? It's bad. All right, let's get all these Allens out of here. And there'll be some nightmare screws in here. You can kind of see the one right there. 7/16 is your best bet on a tiny ratchet. First, get these things off of here. And that's why you want to unplug your gauges too, by the way. Otherwise, you can't get to those two screws that are super close. Get them out of there. Dislocate your hand in a few different spots. Hurts depending on, you know, your size of hand. Maybe recruit a small child. That could help. Two of them are pretty easy. And then there's that third. Just get at it. Yep, that's fine. That'll heal. Hurts like hell. Almost there. Yep, no. Screws are way longer than they need to be. I'm struggling. And we have liberated one speaker from the inner fairing. Do it on the other side too. That's where those go, by the way, so you can kind of see what I'm talking about, because it's hard to show you from here. Yeah, there's some holes. You get the idea. All right, let's get the gauges out of here. Those are T25s, I believe. Close enough. 20. I mean, they're low torque. You could probably get away with a 20 if you don't have a 25. Maybe it is a 20. It's one of those. Just have a full set, okay? Get these four out of here. That's attaching that tray to the top of the radio. And don't forget this one. I literally forget this one every freaking time I do this. Done this like 3,000 times now, and I forget that every time. All right, chuck that across the room. Unhook your radio, your antenna, and your GPS, and your USBs, and whatever else is hooked up to it. Unhook all that. Get those four Allens out of there. You can bend on it, or just take the gauge off first. I should have done that, but you can bend it a little. This thing's broke anyway, so get rid of it. Forget your lighter plug or whatever this is used for nowadays. No one smokes anymore. And it's much easier to do with two hands. Speaker grills and gauges, all this is going on in the new fairing. So you're going to want to take all that out. This is real simple. They put a gas gauge on there, and then on the fairing shows like a gas thing. And the same on the battery side. Not so much on the, well, the inner fairing we got that we're going to put on is there's probably been tariffs, so that won't be as good as this factory one with the little logos, but you'll know where they go. All right, get those Allens out of there. That pulls that key, I don't know, key trim plate or something. Then attaches it, yank on this thing, harder, wiggle things more. Realize your signal wires are still poking through the holes. Yep, jam some fingers in there. Easy with the jokes. There you go. Yep, almost. You almost got it there, guy. Come on, I'm rooting for you. There you go. And there you go. You wanted a Road King, so here it is. No, wait, we didn't want a Road King. We're replacing things. All right, them speaker grills. This is a good time to upgrade if you want to upgrade, but if not, you're going to have to reuse them, so take these out now. Or you're going to be super pissed when you put the speaker pods in and realize there's a big gaping hole on the other side. The radio's been sun-faded to hell, so I'm going to take the opportunity now while it's out to, oh, look, brand new. Use that trim stuff. Get that looking good again. Screw your radio in. Put your little phone holder, glove box, USB cord thing back in. Replace that screw because you lost it. Yep, that happened. Gauges, replace them. Low torque, guys. Don't go cranking on this stuff like you're a gorilla. All right, once it's tight, okay? Speaker pods, reverse order. Dislocate the other hand. That tray in. This is the point where you leave everything loosey, okay? You want some wiggle room. Don't tighten the speaker pods all the way till this thing's in, because this thing is your biggest pain in the ass, except for those 3 7/16 down at the bottom there. But leave it all loose and then put, these Allens in last. All right, just don't get too crazy. You're getting excited. I need you to calm down. All right, everything's back together. The wiring goes where it wants to go, guys. Don't be scared of it. You flop it up there and it just lands where it's supposed to be. It's pretty awesome, actually. Not like the old days. Get that vent back in there. I also made that new with the black restore stuff. Since it's out. And there we go. Everything's back in. Good opportunity right now to turn your key on, make sure everything works before you go further. I went further because I'm confident. Signal's back on. Oh, look at that. This was not the point of the job, the outer fairing. It just happens to, it needed to get done. Here's the point of the job, the inner fairing. Painted now, looking awesome. Even though it is a Chinese one, it's the money the guy had, but we had to make it new. So there you go. You can do this. Don't pay the dealer. So there you go. Easy, right? 2014 to 2024, I believe. I didn't. You'd think I'd research. I didn't. 25 is the new one. 20. I don't care. It doesn't matter. You guys clearly can do this. This is way easier than the old ones. You don't have to fish the wires through in a big bundle and go, where did that go? It's all pretty easy. Like I said, handle it. All right. Do your thing. Don't pay the dealership for something this easy. You can do this. All right. And next time. I didn't want to do it, but here we are. I'll give you a quick little glimpse into my future and how much that's going to suck. Oh yeah, more sheet metal for this guy and this guy and this guy. It's everywhere. It's all over the garage. Yeah, we gotta address these doors and make sure they fit and do everything well there. So we can, shut them. Right. So there you go. Thanks for liking and subscribing, checking out the channel, and we'll talk to you next time.